Okay, gonna wait for Thomas to join. Because Thomas is joining. Of course. Oops. Come on, Thomas, come on. I'll play for now. And I'll just wait for him to get back to us. Sure, I'm gonna have to see. This sounds like 2. Okay, what does this sound like? That's alright, okay. I will just quickly do this and I'll play it. Insta-heat. Ah, okay, yeah.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Maybe some a bit more exploring. Yeah, I figured it's about time we have a look outside. Oh no, maybe not.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Ah, there. Never saw it.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Okay, don't shout, Jesus.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Do some more investigating first, though.
This must be Adrian's.
Yeah.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Have a look a bit more around the house. Ooh, nice, okay. There's more of these.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I want
vice.
to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Hmm. Very suspicious. Okay, so I can go in here. I've already been in here. Another room.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
So obviously looks like that they don't go in one another's room. What if I check? Okay, no, I said no point. Okay then, Cole, just don't check at the back.
Oh my fucking god!
Harry, calm down.
The car won't move!
Don't, just don't.
Right, this is my last time doing it. I'm thinking I'm done.
Ah, the garden. Actually, no, the living room.
Is a fucking attempt.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Okay. That obviously doesn't tell you anything.
Don't think this is anything.
That explains.
I doubt it. It doesn't appear to be connected.
I'll have a search outside. See what I can find. Ah.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Okay. Oh, hello.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Harry, just go off it for now.
I'm on the verge of deleting the stupid game. The cars won't move anymore.
Well then go off the game and go back on if it's gonna be like that.
I'll restart the goddamn thing. I'm not doing that anymore. It's not. What's the point of putting aliens in? It's not Doctor Who.
That makes no sense. Harry, just go off it for now. There we go.
That can't be right.
How? Oh wait. Harry, Mum wants you.
What?
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him.
I've tried
Huh.
8 times.
Seems
to
like the
lock
assailant
out
is a little
my
closer to
power.
home.
Well then, just go off for a bit. Why delete it? Nice. The plot thickens. Time to go and talk
I'm
to
all
her.
right now, detectives.
We found a
Okay, it's
receipt in the
slaughterhouses.
trunk of your
Okay.
husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Hmm.
What makes you say that about Morgan, man?
Oh.
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Okay, it's not worth it. Can I just
Let's watch what she does.
please?
So nothing out of the usual then.
Okay.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
Skip past them. Oh my
Adrian
God,
practically lives there after work.
you can skip past them. Jesus.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
Oh, I'm doing
I
so
think
good at this,
Henry
man.
could throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Ah,
What was the purpose of Adrian's visit
Oh.
to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate
She's a bad
if
cop.
he was going to grow his business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
good copyright.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Nice. Sort of justice outfit, okay. Gonna
So what next?
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was a regular, we might be able to
You know
get
the
his
way.
angle
You
down.
can drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
no, you don't. Oh no. Hang on a minute. Oh, the timing on that.
Funny about the clam
for someone.
Root beers all around,
I'm
doll.
stumped. Ideas? You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Does not have his name, man. No. Okay.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the
Right.
car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
That's such a lie.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help,
I've only
Morgan.
got one
We
wrong.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up. You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
I mistake. That was not me.
333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified. KGPL calling car 11K. 11K come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely.
Not human.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy
Ah,
in,
right.
Phelps.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help.
What's the situation?
We got a hold up
okay.
on Sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. By the back.
No, he's dead.
Throw out the guns.
You're clear! Go! Quick, up the stairs! Get after him!
Ooh.
Put the weapon down now.
Boosh.
Car 11K. I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Jewelry and Loan.
Oh, my car's fixed. Lovely. How about I don't put the sirens on just to, you know, make it more realistic, because the sirens are going to be right near right near where Adrian is, and realistically if that happened, he'd be spooked. Wasn't me.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Two. Of course it's apartment number 2 again.
Apartment 2.
There it is.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Ewing! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Ooh. That
Mr.
looked very
Black,
painful.
get back here right now. It's over,
Stop
Adrian.
Right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Nice. Oh, nice. Clues found 14 out of 14. Questions correct 11 out of 12. Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up.
Ezio is my
Any questions?
slave.
Good. Get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran.
Yay.
Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
He's only a writer. He can't really help me.
An abandoned vehicle.
Who?
Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? The broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Fair enough.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Smashed window, glass all over the place. Oh, and a name. I'm missing
It's owned
license
by the
plate, but
Argentinian embassy.
let's open up the trunk.
Empty.
Okay. Investigate. What? M Club.
Junk.
Yeah. Junk.
Circumstantial.
Yep, circumstantial. Has to be more. Has to be. Ah, yes, there is. Okay. Have a look at this first, though.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Really? Dewey Bros.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Ah, wait.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Expecting you're welcome? Jesus.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Okay.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Okay.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
No need to be so aggressive about it, jeez.
Mexicans left. You didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Oh, that's
You
my
went
car.
out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious.
Oh
law
my
against
god.
that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell
This
me about the
game
car
is
they were driving.
strange.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Okay. It's not a weird face. Good
You
cop.
look like the kind of guy who notices details.
Alright.
You're
Nice.
right there. The car was old.
You're right
but it
there.
looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Okay. I'll still have a look around though.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
What? There we go. Let's go and ask this guy another question.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Hmm.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs.
Jesus.
You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Good idea. There we go. 1947 agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez. Okay.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Marston, hello. Wait, that guy, John I see what they did. See, John Madsen, John Marston. I see what they did. Okay.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Okay. Nice. I found all the clues. I mean, you can't anyways.
Phelps badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can I help, detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Matson. Sorry to disturb you. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Ah, Tim.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We'll go and see him first, then we'll go to the Dewey Bros place. Oh my god. Harry. Yep, that isn't normal.
This
If
has got to be
if that was a
50th
thing
abandoned
back
vehicle
then.
call we have caught this year. One more,
Nah,
and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That's that cop.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you?
I will, Batman.
I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Gonna need some help with this, I don't know.
About a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive.
I was gonna choose good cops, so luckily I chose
want
that.
answers, or I'll
Just
smack you around the teeth.
Ask the community.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You didn't use
Ah.
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
This
We'll
one's
be in touch,
tough.
Consul General. Finished with
Let's go
Valdez.
Dewey Brothers.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
There.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah,
English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Why are they... Wait, okay. Thought that was like a road or something, but I should have looked on the map. This is taking so long. It's a big map. Yeah. This must be the parts I haven't explored. I've certainly not explored all of that. What's this? Hidden vehicle? Okay. I'm going there now.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
That wasn't my fault, mind. Nothing I could do.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
What?
Traffic stop from hell.
Oh.
Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops.
Okay.
To high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Alright then. Jesus.
That was a $12 hat. Worse than a war zone.
Oh wow, that was a good one. There we go. Yes, to be down. He even picked up his hat. Fair enough. I was tapping air. Whoops.
You deal with him. I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Put the weapon down now.
Boosh!
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Good Samaritan Hospital, nice. Both does! Whoa! Okay. Move. Thank you. Hallelujah, we made it. We're alive. Is he just waiting there? I just saw him waiting at the door.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Okay. Should we hold hands? Look, Harry, we're holding hands. We're a couple.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Okay.
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Okay, that one will obviously go there. I can push it up. No, no. You gotta cut. Oh wait. Oh right. Okay.
One left.
Ah,
That's
okay.
not right.
Took the 3x4.
Gabriel
3/4, I mean.
Delgado is missing a 3/4.
3x4. A bit awkward.
No good to me.
That's probably the guys.
Doesn't look like anything.
He's probably thinking, stop touching my stuff, you fiend. Ah. The license plates.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Ah, right. Can I just sprint over to him? Jesus.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I've had just about enough.
What?
What's the angle with Valdez?
How?
The
Did you
embassy
see
bought the
his
car. It
face?
comes in for service. Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Where
my
can we
God.
find Delgado?
I don't know.
Got
Sure
3
as
of
hell
them
isn't
wrong.
here.
That doesn't help me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, come on.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Okay, mate, whatever. With that smell, you do
A
nothing.
wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Okay.
So that's it?
Oh, come on.
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Come on.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the
I get so
LAPD.
bad at this now. I'm struggling.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado.
I'm so
See how good
struggling, man.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Okay, where would that be? Can I be going the right way? Can't believe I got that wrong. It's alright though.
Citizen reports at 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K is in.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
I survived the war for this?
Gonna shoot him or what? Bit glitchy.
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot.
How dare they shoot my hat off? No.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units, be advised, code 4 at the Bristow Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
No. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Made me jump. Oh, thank you.
That one's from Pocket.
Ah. Do Liam, you're definitely a Barbie girl, lol, love for Poppy and Harley. Oh. Oh, it's alright. I mean, mine's like that. Oh. Get this out. Happy birthday, huh? Oh. Oh. 24 hours birthday boy, brilliant with a celebrating of a year been. To Liam, Squid. Happy birthday, big lad. There's never a moment that you don't make me proud to say I'm your big brother. Wherever you have planned, hope you have a great time. Happy birthday. Love from Joe. P.S. I'm still the big brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too. Ah! Oh, thanks. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it was really nice. Yep.
Sure fits well.
Huh?
Sure fits well.
Yep, very smart.
Joe's doing his job.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much.
Not a problem at all, sunshine. It's only once in a lifetime, turn 16.
Yeah.
When you hit my age, it's
Yeah.
downhill.
Yeah.
New headset?
No, I've had it since Christmas.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's a Logitech.
Yeah.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yes.
Here's a bloody colour, you.
Okay.
Can you stop growing that? All mate. Okay.
Oof. Right. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah. Hurrah, hurrah.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Oh, what was it again? Hang on.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
There we are.
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here?
Rodriguez.
Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Alright then.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nice car.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene.
Right. So how's it going to be
Certainly
when
Gabriel's
you go
pride
in
and
labor
joy.
he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
What?
He will be a good father.
Free roam missions.
Provide for us.
Unless you help us
Huh.
here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very
Ooh.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
I don't think this is going to help us. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. I don't think so.
Whoops. It's not my problem. Oh.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Nothing else in here. Has to be more. Because the music stopped playing. Check around the back. Ooh. Ah ha 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 ha. Hello.
Diplomatic license plates.
Incidental.
Incidental? What do you mean?
Maybe if... No. Probably nothing.
Tires. Tires.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
There we go.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Okay then.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
That's the community. Good cop.
His
Yeah.
honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
No, he
I
hasn't.
haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
That's accuse. That's accuse.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Jesus!
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Put the plates then. Plates.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Okay.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Okay, let's switch the way.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or
Alright, calm
daughter
down.
through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
Jesus, Cole.
Start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word
Thank
for you,
you.
Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
That's what I'm going to do. See you later. Love you too. Thank you.
Continue the response, guys.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Take it easy. Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
All units, officer detail, Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624
Well,
West 3rd
I'm not
Street.
not responding to that when I want to go and do this.
Identify.
All units in the vicinity. Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Okay. Let's stop these criminals one time for all.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps,
They're right in front of
1247,
us.
requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe.
That's the red one.
Reports of an
I know
illegal
that for a
street
fact
race.
because it says in the map and one in the picture.
Stay on
I don't, I don't.
It's getting away.
He ain't getting away, trust me.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Really blaming that on me? Go, 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 go. Okay, Harry. I'm in the safe. I'm safe, I'm safe. Jesus.
Step
on.
Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
How is he? Come on.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
6.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I
Bedumtis.
should burn his fucking car.
Why didn't you then?
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high. You keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need
No,
more
I
of
unlocked
in
it.
this department.
Yay! I did well. Okay, still good though. Nice.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Jesus.
Forget it, Hank.
He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
A marriage made in heaven. Of course. Oh! He just drives off. And runs, man.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car. You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Hear them.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
But don't be.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the Grand.
Son, you're a couple of slates.
Where is he?
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Looks like I have to speak to them.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
I'll speak to her first.
Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Alright, calm down.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Yeah, I might as well just do this then. Even though I went over to it. Get some evidence first.
We can notify next of kin.
Okay. Money. Should have took it. Give me it. I can't, okay. I mean, obviously I can't. Lester Patterson, yeah. Oh.
Patterson has life insurance.
Okay then. Ooh. Yeah, that's that sound, man.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Okay.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Let's see. Yeah, I did.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
I'll have a look around. Oh. Is that... Oh, hello.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Ooh, okay.
She's all yours, Detective.
Not yet.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Nothing significant.
Just in case that, you know, like,
Seems irrelevant.
part of our creed properly doing the missions and stuff. I just might as well get as possible, so as much as possible. Never seen this one.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Okay. I'll speak to her.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Okay.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
There you cars.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Right. She's holding her arm.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been
They just got
very
all them
helpful.
right.
You can go now.
You really think so?
I'm good at the game. I'm actually
I
pretty
hope you
proud of
find
that.
that driver and put him away.
Oh, we're so close.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help?
Oh, newspaper.
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Vad är det att göra för?
Why was Lorna Patterson in
Oh, I
such a
got that
hurry
right in
to
whole
leave?
now. I did it.
What
Did it
is
for a
going
laugh.
on here?
Lorna was pretty
Nice.
upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we
Put
have
them
to
all
start
right.
playing
Nice.
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch.
Nice.
I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't
Yeah,
giving
nice
too
one.
much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle
Oh,
is
that
red
mission's a
Lincoln
pain.
Continental.
Just a moment, detective.
That one. Don't mark the cars in the water. That one's a pain.
Blank on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Right. Okay, so it looks like I don't have everything here. Oh, that's got blood on. No, oh, that's not even blood. It looked like it though. Okay. Has to be some clues around here. Show all clues. Man in 0. Alright. Ah, that was a waste of an intuition point, then, wasn't it?
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Okay. No more clues, hurrah! Do you mean? I've looked for all the clues. I found as many clues as possible. The music's not playing now, so obviously, actually no. I may as well have a little bit of, just a little bit of a look around, just in case. Poker. Yeah.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
We can't keep getting stuck on a wall. Let's see. I'll turn it. Why do we get stuck? Last time.
Ooh, hello. Yeah. No, that's not the crazy horses. Alright, Harry. Yeah, I just want to look for all the clues, but I don't know if I have or not in this part.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
$5 AM? Just about.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Thank you.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell?
It
He
doesn't
got hit by
fly,
a
it's got
car
wheels
and
on
now
it.
he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would
I
like me
bet
to
you they're
answer?
having an affair.
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
I think they were having an affair and
cards.
they killed him on
He
purpose,
was kinda hard
just,
to
you
control
know,
when he lost his temper.
just so they'd be able to
Turned
be together.
without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship
I haven't.
with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
Honestly, I haven't.
Friends.
Yeah, I've been watching clips here and there, but I haven't been watching these. I haven't been watching full parts of it.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost before.
What have
so
you?
wanted back in. He suggested I
you unlock that.
money on my back to get a mistake. That was
It's the person you're talking to.
his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sabo has no money.
What?
This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer.
2 out of 3 is
Now, if
good.
you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective.
Sounded a
from
bit
the corner.
upset there.
Message reads, Phelps,
Messages for me,
immediate
please.
morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
See, it said Phelps,
Thanks, man.
20, I don't know. Well, obviously something was in it. She went, how can I help, detective? And he went, messages for me, please. Let's go and see these. Oh, that's just right round the corner. Hello. I got £10 from Joe for my birthday. What?
To get the dog outfit, you have to
Hmm. Yeah. Where are you going?
That son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Let's go! Car chase time!
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I was planning on it.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I'm trying.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
Oh, come on, I spun him out, come on. Unfair, man.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
I give up.
Hold it right there! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out
What
of
do you mean by
nowhere.
that?
There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault.
At least he's gonna be
I'm a
loved.
surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead.
Oh.
Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
What? No, he was the one who killed him. He didn't mean to, though. Because, what happened was he was driving and he walked out. And the woman and the man I was talking to, they were there. But, they didn't ring an ambulance or anything. Just left him to die. Hmm? That's what I think. I think they were part of it because it looks like they're having an affair.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
Why?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax.
Oh!
Second puncture.
That was what the knife was for!
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found
That's what the knife was for.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Yep, it was them
We
too.
have the knife,
Right,
we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll
I was
Sauer as a
right.
witness.
They stabbed him twice. Punctured his heart. They were trying to kill him. Nice. Sorry.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Get him!
Sabo, stop or I will shoot. Stop or I will shoot.
Perfect.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Nice. I'm proud of myself. I found all the clothes, okay then. Oh. Woo! Slip of the tongue. Sounds like someone snitched. It says slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Kowski.
Another achievement.
Beat cop says he
You opened
located a
up?
green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is
Nice.
6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe you.
Wrong room. Honestly, I swear to God, this place is like a maze. There it is, okay. Had a bit of an upgrade, I see. Was this just the same car?
Goddamn menace!
It was him! Ah, shut up, it was your fault. Yeah, I pulled up, we had enough time to stop.
Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Well, Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her dead strewn all over the front pages.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it.
Another car chase! Yay!
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
And my car's perfectly fine.
1247, Detective Phelps.
Even the
requesting
car parked
immediate
to the point where I
backup
just
in
healed.
pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West
That's
2nd
stolen, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Car's not that fast.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I am! That wasn't me.
Give yourself up! Now!
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Out of the car now! Show me your hands! Why did you run from us?
Dang right.
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
Stop.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
They'll be trying to get the car back.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Alright. Alright. Alright
This
then.
is a forgery. It's top notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, he laughed. Right, he's blinking rapidly.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car.
Boom.
I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much?
Oh.
Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it
Dr.
slide.
Phil on the
You're in
board,
enough trouble.
on the side.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Mate, you sold your city car?
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to
Hey,
get to the
chill
bottom of
out.
this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Oh. Look, I swear to God, is that Dr. Phil? Yes, is that Dr. Phil?
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Oh. It's lucky twice.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes.
I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
There we are, okay.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely...
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Okay.
That's a joke too, son.
Yep, a funny one.
Do you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Strange guy.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Okay.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
What?
Close of play on Friday.
Let me see what the community says.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
Okay. I'll do some more though. What? Ah. I think I have that on my PlayStation.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Be an asshole to sell cars, or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
Hold on for a minute. So Thomas will be joining. And then what? Roaming! Hey Nico, let's go bowling. I've invited Thomas to the party because
Got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got
most
it
likely
in
will
for
be
cars.
joining.
Doesn't matter what day it is. And
Oh,
why do
God.
they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Ow, ow, what? Ow. Oh god. Ah. Side of my... Ah. My side's hurting.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Thomas!
Are you blind?
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm fine. Spent some Noire. That's alright. Yeah. I mean, there was a limit of who I could bring and stuff. I mean, there was 6 of us. I couldn't bring another. I didn't want to bring another person when there was 6. I mean, it was either Jack or you, and obviously I had to choose you. It's alright.
Crummy bastard.
Excuse me?
James Velasco?
No.
I want a lawyer.
Not you, the game.
My car, and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Did you put the tick thing on the body? Alright.
The paper is real enough, Velasco.
There you go.
The car isn't yours. This pink
Alright.
slip is
Okay.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum.
Two-time
You're looking 10
loser.
years, Belasco.
Jesus,
Kiss your
Cole.
youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're...
Hold on for a minute. Oh, it's the script. My head was hurting, so I put on my hat. And it helps a lot. Yeah.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico.
I'll be streaming on Charter tomorrow on YouTube, mind. Yeah, that's when I'll be getting my controller.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Probably around the afternoon, like 12 or something. He's looking pretty fishy.
You want my
Oh no, I got it wrong.
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Okay.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station
Nice.
you're a child molester. How long does
Oh!
Okay, okay.
Just called him a child molester. Cool.
Cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Let's see. Making a lot of eye contact.
Come on, Belasco.
Oh, I got it
You must have an
wrong.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Belasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
That's right.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Okay, right. Getting the cars faster. It's faster.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
There she is.
LAPD.
I'm not with him for
We'll
the
take it from here.
conversation.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Buster.
Gene,
showed
you've blown
up.
open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
Oh,
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
He's your boyfriend.
wrong one.
He's
I
the
pressed
guy
the wrong
you
button.
boost cars with. He gave you up.
Yeah.
He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal
I'm
a
a
free
fool.
sample.
I pressed the wrong button. I was meant to press
I'm no
A, but
genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
So, what will that do?
You decided to make it hard on yourself, Gene.
So what's that gonna
See
do?
how you handle the hard time.
it goes towards the case. So basically, if you mess up a lot, then you'll just mess up on the case, and then it basically just goes towards the end, really.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. Like, I've been checking reviews and it and stuff, and like the description.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
I'm not accusing you
No.
of being involved, Mr. Lightfall.
I got it wrong
Just wondered
again.
whether you had
What is
heard
wrong with me?
Yes, I see. We have had attempts.
What's
to
wrong with
break
me,
in here
man? This
before.
case.
A lot of the government forms here have value to criminals.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
It's the way he said it just then. That's it? Okay.
You sure you don't know
Wow,
either of them?
I got it wrong again.
Never
What
heard
is
of
going
either,
on?
gentlemen.
Do you have a
This is
delivery
not like
ledger,
me.
Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's
Okay.
a little
I got
out of the
two of them
ordinary,
wrong,
Detective.
and like, just,
I'm not sure
what is
I
going
can
on?
share those sorts of records.
Oh mate, what are you on? Hang on.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us
Okay, I
having
got
bad
one
thoughts
right.
about you, do you?
They were all bad cop.
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Bit rusty.
Look for patterns,
So
recurring
look.
names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Anything out of the ordinary, okay?
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightbulb. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Turns out I'm not done here, okay? So I'll go to 58 Industrial Street and I'll go back to Marquee Printing Company. Alright then.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Have you had a good day then?
Well, Thomas?
Good. Have you had a good day then?
Yeah?
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here. I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Think so, huh? Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
No.
Let's move forward. As soon as he's done. Keep moving! You're pretty brave for a dead man. Stay down.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Stay in cover.
Hide the George again. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source. Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Well, you can
We
give
know
me
about
something.
marquee printing.
Answers.
You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more.
His
Punks won't
face,
be
it was
around
obviously a
for paperwork.
lie.
We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
Love you too.
He's one of the
Thank
guys
you.
lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
For a car thief, he plunges
What?
big at the track.
Every dime he gets. Can't help himself.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Officer New Shop 103 and B.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Let's go and get 'em, boys.
How you doing, Cameron?
Really good. On the first stream we did earlier before we went to
You're
top
under
house.
arrest.
Oh, yeah.
You again?
I literally got every question right.
Did you?
Yeah.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I
many
signed
have you
for
got?
all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than
for a minute,
that,
Thomas.
cowboy.
Your money and influence will be worth it, San Quentin. You'll be
Why?
crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line.
It's the way he said that. I thought he was lying.
Save it for the suckers, detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightfall, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
I've done so bad in this one. I feel like I'm gonna get butchered by
Now,
the
where shall I
chief.
With the 2 GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told, slipped the leash with embarrassing ease?
Yeah.
You just lost the chance
failed
to
this
crack one of
case.
the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Oh, I failed the case.
But you have to retry it.
No, you don't retry it. It just goes on. Wait, what? I did good on that. Clues found 17 out of 18. Questions correct 13 out of 20. Actually did pretty good on that. What? Be the questions. It would have been the questions. I only got 13 questions out of the 20.
Good to be honest.
My family runs a shipping
Yeah.
business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Wee.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new
Did this
case.
type
2
of game
women,
have an
possible
engine on
drink
it?
drive.
How is that a case?
Yeah, it has
Well,
it just has
she
one
was
ending.
doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my...
Right, I'm gonna end this stream. I know.